on that. Hey, that was before I was recording.
Doesn't that hurt though? Like it hurts me when I fart on my balls.
So, greetings and salutations, good morning, and how are you everybody? I am Tony and this is Mr.
Frank.
With the Completely Inappropriate podcast. I am low energy today. I am not ready to record. But we're going to start anyway because we're on a time limit as per usual on these wonderful, wonderful days. Frank, how are you, man?
I'm alive and well, I guess.
Hallelujah. What you been up to?
I've been up to fucking
Fucking you what we're up to. We're gonna do this podcast.
Yeah.
He's talking to me. Like I said, I'm not ready for the subjects at hand. We're gonna have a long day here. We're gonna do 3 recordings to try and get a hold of things. Y'all aren't gonna know which ones they are though, because apparently we've gotten into the habit of mixing and matching our episode drops.
Yeah. That's what happens when you're ahead.
Well, we were ahead, and then we had a guest say, hey, can you not use our stuff? Because I got some stuff going on. All right, cool, no problem. Except then we had to shuffle this one there and that one there. Now the marathon episode came before the episode where we said we were going to announce the marathon episode. So then it was like real confusing, and now I just feel like silly.
Yeah. Yeah, so now that's why we're having to do fucking 3 so we can catch up. But
well, we're not really behind. The reason we're doing 3 is because you have a family function coming up. What's going on with that?
That is Quinceañera, they call it.
A quinceañera.
Yeah.
A sweet 15, because Mexicans are pervier and we want our women older faster.
Yeah. And,
is that what it is? What is it? Because it's a coming of age thing, right? It's a debutante ball of the, of the Hispanic culture. Mexican culture. Is it Spanish too?
I don't know, you're the one fucking...
Yeah, I know, but I've never actually been to Spain. That's a good question, though. I wonder, they have to do quinceañeras. It must be a... Anyway, so I've been to tons of quinceañeras. We're going to get there. We're going to get to one of our episode topics. Just let's get through this. So we've been to some quinceañeras. Would you say you've been to many in your lifetime?
Of course.
Were you... ever one of the chamberlains? How many? It's usually like 5 and 5, like the damas and the chamberlains. What is that in English?
If I know.
I don't know what that would translate to in English. The gentlemen and ladies? The lords and ladies, right? I mean, what the fuck? My point being is, at these quinceañeras, hands down, there are a number, a plethora, if you will. Jefe, tell me, what is a plethora?
It's many.
It's
many.
One thing. Because I would like to know if the man who is telling me I have a plethora knew what a plethora was.
Okay.
No? 3 amigos, man.
Okay.
No Chevy Chase.
Yes,
Steve,
I know who the fuck they are.
Steve Martin and Martin
seen
Short.
in fucking forever. Like I think the last one I saw was like in '98.
And it came out in like 87, I think. Right?
Yeah. And I saw it in pasties because I was at fucking El Zarape. And
I love it. Alright, so at these quinceañeras, my point being is that there's always some inappropriate shit going on.
Oh, yeah.
There's always inappropriate shit going on. It's a quinceañera first off, so you got a bunch of horny little 14, 15, 16-year-olds all dancing together and grinding up on each other. As soon as they finish their traditional dances, they'll end up start fucking grinding on the dance floor with all the family around, and the ones that aren't doing that are out in the fucking, they're back in the very, very corner of the little fucking hallway that they rented out, making out in, like behind a fucking, a pillar, a decorative pillar covered in
personal experience.
I might be, but that is neither here nor there. What is one of the most inappropriate things you've ever been party to or witness to at one of these kind of quinceañeras?
I don't know.
I mean, it's pretty much always the same thing, right? You have the aunt or uncle that they either came in wasted or they came in pissed off with each other, and one of them's been drinking the whole party, so they end up fighting. And it's that one table where it's like a table for 15, but it's only them 2 sitting there, and they're just fucking arguing the entire time, or like stone cold quiet, just looking at everybody, not wanting to talk. So you got inappropriate situation number 1. Then you got inappropriate situation number 2, where you got that creepy ass uncle who's dying to dance with all the fucking little 15-year-old girls. So, just like fucking he's the one that's always dancing with your aunt, but always like trying to pull him closer to dancing with the younger kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I've experienced that.
Anyway, I'm just trying to pull out some inappropriate people from this particular experience.
Okay.
You're not helping me out at
no,
all.
because
son of a bitch.
No,
this is a podcast, goddammit.
No, because in my experience, I'm trying to drink from the bottle that they always put in the tables.
That's true.
Yeah.
If it's a good quinceañera, there's always all the favored adults get gifted with a bottle at their table, right? It's not sometimes not every table, but it's like for all the padrinos, the compadres, the this, the that, the other, the godparents, the godmothers.
Yeah, so while you were out there fucking trying to control your hormones or not.
That's the I didn't drink till I was 22.
Yeah.
I was all about the pussy till then, man.
Yeah, so I was the one trying to get a little fucking sip of the fucking bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd that go? Oh, see, that's good. That's inappropriate. So what's going on? So how old were you at the first quinceañera you drank at?
I think it was a friend's quinceañera from fucking high school. Because, it was just me. My parents had just dropped me off, and I'm like, ooh. So then...
freedom!
Yeah, so then
freedom!
I see the bottle, and I'm like, well, fuck it. Right? I was gonna mix my own drink, and then this chick was like, no, let me do it. I'm like, okay.
Oh, no.
And then, I shit you not, 3/4 of the fucking glass was fucking alcohol. What the fuck was it? It was Presidente, which that would be...
Oh, that's brandy.
Brandy.
I believe. Yeah, Presidente
Okay,
is a brandy.
yeah.
It's a good drink, but it's a little sweet. It's weird to mix, though.
Yeah.
I don't know many people that I know you mix brandy with wine, water, but...
So
that old school drink, but I don't know what the hell you mix brandy with now. I guess bitters, obviously.
Yeah.
I can make some drinks, don't get me wrong.
Dark with dark.
I've just never
with light.
made anything with that, yeah.
But, so if you take out the ice, it'd be 3/4 of the fucking glass full of fucking brandy. And then just...
And this is your first drink?
No, this is the first quinceañera I drink at.
Yeah.
And...
No, but it's your first drink there at the quinceañera.
Yeah. And then she tops it off with just a little bit of fucking Coke. And I'm
Coca-Cola.
Like, yeah.
Sorry, mine didn't.
Well, there was that, but I didn't.
No, that didn't come into the scene for me till I was 18, 19, 17? Maybe 17.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So then...
I digress.
So then, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, fucking no problem, just fucking take it slow. Well, I tried. And she was like, already? You're fucking drunk already? And I'm like, well, shit, that was a lot, woman. And she's like, that's the way it's supposed to be, right? She asked the guy next to her.
No.
And he's like, yeah, that's how it is.
How old are these people?
We were around the same age, so 14, 15.
Oh, good God. They don't know shit. Even when you think you're paying attention, you don't really remember how much people are pouring when you're just watching. You've never heard an ounce for a drink is normal. You just see your grandma fucking pouring half the bottle in the fucking glass, and you're like, oh, that's a normal size drink. Like, no, bitch, that's experience. That's a real drinker. You don't drink that when you don't have a tolerance yet, man. I take fucking months off, and then I go back and have 2 shots. I feel great. By the end of the week, I need half the bottle.
Yeah, so then it got to a point where fucking, again, I was still young, and I wasn't I hadn't drank enough.
Well, you were a little guy too.
Yeah, to know the fucking difference. So, so then it got to a point where I was like, well, just go to the bathroom and wash your face.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna help.
It always does, yeah. A little
It
bit.
did nothing.
No,
and I'm like,
no.
damn it! and I saw these guys that were fucking, they were always picking on me, but it's so good fun. So they saw me, and I saw one of the guys laughing, and I'm like, I'm not gonna live this down.
They can already tell.
Yeah.
What about your family? Oh, you said you were there alone, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what about when you got picked up? Do you remember? Do you have any memory of that?
It was so long ago.
Yeah, your memory is shit to begin with, much less from
Yeah.
How old are you? 40 years ago?
No.
Because you're like 62 now, right?
No. It was, God damn, 18 years ago, was it? How old was I?
I don't know. You're letting people know your age though. If you do the math.
15, 16?
Careful.
I don't know.
Careful.
But I think,
You might have a flame get
what
fired.
happened was that I remember leaving the fucking glass there.
I told you to turn that AC off.
It is
It's
off.
still going. It must be the fan. Anyway,
Yeah.
sorry.
So then
Kill that for the video real quick.
I remember leaving the fucking glass there, not touching it ever again. And I think I started drinking sodas. And what else happened? I don't know, cause I know I got home.
So you tried to rehydrate. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
You were drinking other things to try and get. Did it now? But even at that age, you don't realize like, oh, if I just chug water, I'll piss out the alcohol and I'll sober up faster. You just drink anything. The problem is, kids drink fucking sodas, and the sugar in the soda will actually help the alcohol get absorbed into your system even more. So any residual alcohol in there, you're just boosting that into your system with the more sugar you're intaking. So that when you think you're sobering up with a soda or a Diet Coke, you're fucking yourself up more for a little spell.
Yeah. Again, I was young.
But you don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I
I
took
know
a
it better.
TABC course to fucking learn that shit. That you'll get more drunk on a mixed drink than you would on just a shot.
Yeah, like if I knew then what I know now, first of all, I would have fucking thrown the fucking drink.
Yeah, probably would have made a better one.
Yeah, and I would have ate fucking cake the entire fucking time, you know, to
Grr.
absorb all that shit.
Yeah, I hate eating when I'm drinking. It fucking ruins the buzz.
Yeah, sometimes it fucking accelerates it because again,
Depends on what you
sugars and shit.
eat. Yeah, donuts, donuts and brandy. Have fun.
Yeah.
Did you throw up?
No,
Wow, that's impressive.
no, I didn't throw up until.
But so you were already drinking at 14?
Kind of, yeah.
I mean, evidently, right? You were in
Yeah.
this scenario.
Yeah.
Well, shit, were there any other drunken experiences or times where you had to recover somebody else from a party like that?
Well, after that, I got fucking hammered by fucking yeah, by accident, I guess. Because again, these are my friends from fucking high school, and their ideal fucking drink is like 3/4 alcohol and the rest in fucking soda. But
Because everybody's gotta be tough.
yeah, but I think in this particular moment,
Be a real alcoholic like me, just take shots, goddamn.
yeah, in this particular moment, I think I was just taking fucking shots, and it was tequila. I was big on tequila back in fucking high school.
Sandlot was a big movie back then.
Oh, yeah.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, and then what happened? Yeah, so then, something crazy how, like, I was buzzed, and at that age, when you're buzzed, you pretend to be fucking drunk. But then at some point, I was like, oh,
Actually
shit.
drunk?
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, I think I really am drunk. And
Yeah, same shit, dude. For the first few times you get stoned, like, even if you just took, like, one hit, you pretend like you're gone, man. Like, the more gone you feel, the cooler you are. Like, you're an idiot, man. Oh, so dumb.
yeah, but then what happened? Yeah, so then I got to a point where they were like, dude, man, just go to sleep. Yeah, and the guy showed me the bed and was like, fucking call your parents, blah, blah. And this was a few blocks away from where I lived at the time. So I'm like, okay, call my parents and shit. And then I get woken up, like, hey, they're here with you. And I'm like, okay, walk normal. And then I
Walk this way.
and then I feel myself fucking, like, fucking gravity was pulling me one side and then to the other. And I'm like, fuck, you think you noticed? And then when we get home, I had to go up the stairs. As we lived in a trailer back then, in a trailer park. So then I'm like, I got this, and the stairs were fucking wobbly.
Of course they were.
Yeah. Yeah, so then I take my first step, and I just fucking sink. And I'm like, it hasn't even wobbled yet, because it was the first step. So then I jump over the second one.
Oh, you
get
mean
on
the stairs were actually physically wobbling?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't like your eyes were seeing them wobble.
No, like it actually fucking wobbled a bit. And then I skipped the second one.
Wait, where is it? Your house?
Yeah.
Fix your stairs, man. You're a grown-ass man.
I wouldn't live there anymore.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So then I get
It was an abandoned CC's Pizza. That was the basement level, wasn't it?
Yeah, so then
I don't know why I say things. I'm sorry. Just fucking continue. Why are we doing this?
That was all your idea.
Alright, so you start climbing these wobbly stairs.
Yeah, and then I skipped the second one and get on the third one, which was already the platform, right? And it wasn't much platform to begin with. And then it starts to wobble a bit, but my body fucking
Continues to wobble.
pulls me even further, and I'm like, fuck! I'm like, I don't think I'll notice. And when I open the fucking screen door, I'm like fucking stumbling onto myself. And I'm like,
shit.
Shit, I think he noticed. But then when I woke up, you know, I saw the disappointed look in my father's eyes, and I'm like, well, that's just his face.
I know, were you just imagining it, that it was more serious?
No, but
than usual?
I'm like, no, that's just his face. And no, apparently he did notice.
Of course he did. He's not a fucking idiot. You're a 14-year-old wasted off your ass stumbling through the fucking front door up the stairs. Yeah, you're drunk, dumbass. Fuck you, who you think you're fooling? Man, I remember coming home one day to my I used to walk home, and it was probably the second or third time I'd ever smoked weed. I come into my grandma's house, my grandma's apartment, right down the road here, this 2 stories here that's right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm walking from this school there, and I walked through the door, and my grandma was like, Mijo, what's wrong? And I'm like, huh? Nothing, Grandma, why? And I say it like that, of course, because I'm stoned trying to overcompensate my calmness, right? So, nothing, Grandma, why? What's wrong? And my eyes are fucking blushing. Your eyes are red. Have you been crying? What happened? Did somebody hurt you? They're like, no, Grandma, I'm just really tired. It was a long day. I'm really tired. Like 10 seconds later, my mom's on the phone. Your mom wants to talk to you. I was like, oh, shit. Because I'm still stoned. I'm just trying to fucking take a nap there on my grandma's fucking bed and shit. And my mom gets on the phone. Hey, are you high? It's like, what? Grandma says that your eyes are super red. She thinks you've been crying. Hey, are you high? And I was like, no, Mom. No, of course not. No, because at this point they had already busted me at the house, I'm sure. I don't fucking remember the sequence of events from when they caught me to when all this shit happened, but yeah, man, they know. If they've caught you before, it's over every single time after that.
Yeah.
Like, once you get busted the first time, you're never innocent ever again.
Mm-hmm.
So at which point it's like, well, what's the point in trying to be innocent if they're just gonna keep assuming that I'm not every time? So fuck it, let's go smoke some more. You know, not that I'm putting it on my parents, but that's the logic that you fucking have as a fucking kid that just wants to get away with anything. You make excuses as to, well, it's okay for me to do it because they're gonna expect me to do it anyway. Like, it doesn't, whether or not that's the case, that's what we end up thinking. And then, of course, you want to just fucking be cool and hang out with these people. It's so funny. Have you had any experiences lately? I know you've been on probation for a while. I haven't been but
Yeah, and I've been
but
sober.
you're allowed to drink though, right?
Yeah, I am.
You're not like banned from alcohol. Why did you decide to quit drinking?
Since we're being honest.
Yeah, we try to be.
It's my vanity, man.
How so?
Because
You don't like the way you look when you're drunk? You feel a little too sloppy?
No, because you age faster when you're a fucking alcoholic.
It depends on how you're doing it.
Yeah.
If you hydrate proper, not really. The problem is you age faster because you're killing your internal system and you're fucking dehydrating your body, which destroys your hair and your skin. But if you properly hydrate, condition, use moisturizer, facial peels, and take care of yourself by, I don't know, running a few miles, you might be able to get away with doing some stupid shit in your life.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Mm-hmm.
That and...
But you know what? Life is too fucking easy, man.
Is it now?
Yeah, life is too fucking easy. We're not meant to live indoors away from the fucking elements every fucking day of our life. Like,
yeah, that's for sure.
what people ask me, hey man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you want to run 26.2 miles? I'm like, dude, my life is too fucking easy. If we don't do that, I'm gonna die by the age of fucking 55 of a goddamn heart attack or colon cancer or fucking pancreatic fucking psoriasis, whatever the fuck they fucking come up with nowadays. Like, this shit kills you because we're not fucking pushing our bodies to fucking fight off these diseases. It's like, oh, life's easy. Let's make it easy for this fucking disease to take over our bodies by just sitting here every fucking day and not fighting it. Like, what can you do about it? Be preventative, man. Fucking drink a ton of water. Maybe don't binge drink every fucking day. Take a month or two off. Take a year or two off if you fucking imbibed for the last 10. You know what I mean? Like, fucking take control of your goddamn self. And the best way to do that is just to find another addiction that is just a healthy substitute. Like, get addicted for a day of, like, instead of seeing how many beers you could toss back in the next 3 hours after work, see how many bottles of water you could take back during the 10 hours of work that you're there. You know what I mean? Just make better decisions when you can. Doesn't mean you have to stop your bad decisions. You should, right?
Yeah, sure.
We all want to stop our bad decisions, but let's be real. We're human. We're meant to make those bad decisions. It's part of the experience of fucking being appreciative of the good experiences by forcing ourselves to go through these bad ones. But the only reason we're fucking taking the time to go through these drugs or this fucking angry politics or all this other shit is because life is so fucking easy we have the time. Well, if you fill up that time, instead of fucking looking at YouTube and fucking reading fucking books that get me pissed off about one political party or the other, I go out for a fucking run. I fucking listen to a podcast that talks about the science of sleep and neurology rather than the science of why people want to fuck each other over. Now, we know why people want to fuck each other over. Because we fucking disagree. You disagree with me, I disagree with you, fuck you, I'm gonna live my life, you're gonna live your life, and if we ever come into contact, we're gonna fucking fight each other. Because that's the human fucking experience. But if you're too fucking busy doing shit that is just a tiny bit more cerebral, a tiny bit more physical, you get a hell of a lot less emotional. And that's just the experience that I've had. But instead of doing that, we go to Quinceañeras and spend fucking 5 hours at a pachanga, and then the next day have a barbecue with our primo, and then the next day after that we go to the fucking cantina with our Uncle Ted. You're like, come on, man, like, life's too easy. Don't take the fucking, you can alter your minds in more than one way.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my rant of the pod. What you got?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no.
Did I lose you?
Yeah, no, because, like, you know, yeah, for sometime back, for a while, I was saying that, you know, fucking, life's too easy. Like, we're not meant to fucking live in a house.
Oh yeah, we got on this because of your vanity, though. That's the whole reason that we got into it, because you're talking about how you want to take care of yourself. Well, you can do more than just stop drinking. Like, you can
of course.
make other decisions too. What have you? So you've been posting these memes about how, like, oh, I've been on a diet for a day. Why haven't I lost weight? Because it's one day. How have you been doing? What you were talking about it months back when we started the goddamn podcast that you were gonna try and lose weight, start walking. You pretend like that was never said, huh? You're making scrunchy-eyed faces.
No, because I'm like,
how dare you say that I said those things?
I'm like, did I say that?
Yeah.
I did say that.
I'm sure of it.
No, yeah, because I was being active. Yeah, and now
we went for a walk one time, and then you're like,
no,
nope.
It wasn't one time.
Okay, 2 times.
It wasn't 2 times. It was like.
It was 2 times.
It was like.
It was 2 times.
4 times.
It was 2 times.
However many times.
It was 2 times.
But
Frank,
what happened?
Don't
what?
Don't lie to me. When I was there, it was 2 times.
Okay, it was 2 times.
So when are we gonna go again?
Tomorrow.
All right, bring your shoes.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna take you for a 3-mile walk.
Okay.
You can do 3 miles. I've seen you at the.
Of course.
We could do 3 miles.
I can run 3 miles on the treadmill. I don't know about fucking here.
That's the road's pushing you to move your legs. That doesn't count.
Yeah.
Treadmills are pushing your legs back for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know fucking about.
That's also terrible on your fucking knees and
yeah.
More so your knees than anything else because of that force back. It's not a natural cushioning that you would do.
Yeah.
Especially if you start getting lazy and don't move your legs and let the machine move it for you. That's why I'm not a big fan of treadmills.
Yeah, you were telling me this.
They are much more cardiovascularly different because, again, you do have to maintain that speed, which is the hardest fucking thing to do. Like, I'm a fan of varying my speed throughout longer runs. Anyway, I digress yet again. I opened up with the Quinceañeras not to talk about alcohol, not to talk about their health. The whole point of this podcast was to try and get to these fucked up things, but you know what? That was a good little way to fucking go through the first hour. That was a good way to go through the first half hour. We'll just call that our opener, and now we're getting to our podcast subject of the day. Assholes.
Yeah.
Everybody's got them.
And they all stink.
I have wipies, dude. You gotta live with wipes. Flushables, please, people, get the flushables. Don't get these non-flushables and flush them anyway. You're creating this giant fucking ball of fucking mucusy fucking paper out in the ocean. It's disgusting. Blocking our sewage pipes, causing millions of dollars of fucking damage, causing taxes to increase for our civil fucking workers and worker.
Yeah, I know. I say.
You know what
I say fucking, and they all think because fucking one of my seniors would always tell us he fucking.
Assholes do definitely all stink at least some point.
Yeah, he fucking beat it into us. Sometimes quite literally.
Beat it in your ass?
That fucking excuses are like assholes.
Everybody's got them.
Yeah, when they all stink.
That's stupid.
And I'm like, okay then, but you know what about when it's fucking legit? I'm like, okay, but no.
Well, there are excuses and there are reasons. If you have a good fucking reason, I'll listen to you. If you have nothing but an excuse, get the fuck away from me. And my wife hates it like a motherfucker that I say that. She's like, I'm not giving you an excuse, I'm telling you my reason. Like, no woman, there's a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is something that you cannot control. If it's something that you can control from the beginning, then it's your fucking fault and it's your goddamn excuse.
Yeah.
And then I'm an asshole and I gotta apologize and go do that thing that I expected her to do.
Well, that's marriage.
Because, no.
Sometimes
it's the human experience.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're married to the person or not. It happens with me and you all the time.
Does it?
Yeah, let's just say so for the sake of the podcast.
Oh,
so
okay.
you were showing me this video the other day of this fucker trying to get a Oral-B electric toothbrush for a penny. And he's arguing with this poor cashier girl who's like this wafer thin, tiny little like freshman in high school, whatever.
Well, she looks that way, but
whatever.
Sure.
This minuscule like, and she was so calm and like, dude, you're just another irate customer. I don't care. They don't pay me enough to get upset about you fucking yelling at my face.
Yeah, and the picture the guy took, fucking, and had that expression all over her.
She was so chill.
She was like,
you are a silly person. This is ridiculous. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. We're not going to honor that. Now, though, let's explain the video. What happened?
Okay, so apparently in Massachusetts.
Wrong. So we're just in a store. It's a Walmart. I can already tell you're going to take forever explaining this. Yeah.
No, but they have to know why the guy was arguing.
Well, the Oral-B toothbrush, the display price for the display item was a penny. But of course, that's an open toothbrush that people have been grabbing with their hands all fucking day. Yeah, sure, you want to buy that toothbrush for a penny? Go ahead. But this guy picks up a brand new box, takes it to the front, and says, hey, it said a penny. I want it for a penny. And it scans for whatever, $29.99, $35, whatever, $50, whatever the fuck these fucking things go for. And he's irate. And he's so sure that he fucking, no, it said a penny. I'm going to get him this time. I'm going to. He's recording from the time he sees the fucking display item all the way to the time he goes to the cashier, right? Like, it's not like he went and tried to buy it, started recording, and then went back to check the price. Like, it was all a sequence of events that he had planned out.
Yeah, because apparently he's been doing this on the regular, and the store before that he fucking harassed the fucking manager at, one of the workers from that store caught him at a Bell's, I think, working retail.
Okay.
Yeah, and the guy has it all over his fucking social media, and I think even he flashes that, kids nowadays call it flex, that he's a journalist. Well, he's what?
But I mean, what did he do at Bell's?
He was customer service.
Okay, so he was a customer service there, and then what did he end up? What was the controversy there?
That he harassed the manager at a previous store.
Not there at the Bell's.
Not there at Bell's. He works at Bell's.
Oh, so this is just hearsay. I mean, there's no like recorded point of him harassing anybody else before this. Just hearsay that he's known to be a dick.
No, he's known to be a dick.
But he didn't do anything there at the Bell's?
No, because he works there. He was a.
Oh, don't shit where you eat.
Yeah. So then the employer from the store of the manager he harassed. Was recording him and is like, hey, I thought you were a fucking journalist. Can I harass you? Cause
the manager, his boss was fucking with him. Well, that's fucked up with the manager though.
No, it wasn't the manager. It was the.
You just said it was.
It was.
You just said the manager started recording him saying, "Hey, can I?"
The employee from the store of the manager he harassed.
Holy shit, dude! Could you make it any more complicated of a fucking story? Okay, so this guy was. Okay, there was a person who came to confront him from the store that he was harassing. Whether it was an individual or not. At the store he harassed, that manager came and was like, hey, now can I harass you at your place of business?
Yeah.
That's all it was. Like, one guy went to this store, the other guy came back to his store to fucking harass him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now that that's cleared up in a one sentence thing, what the fuck are you saying? The manager of this place went to the manager of that place and talked to the associate of the employee that once lived with his mom in the corner of Kentucky and Boulevard.
Of the previous manager he harassed. So, what happened? No, he's a known asshole because he'll fucking tweet about it. He tweeted that how, with the whole, this incident was in Target, mind you.
Target.
Yeah, the toothbrush
Target,
thing was in Target.
Excuse me, Walmart.
And what happened?
Walmart would have honored it. Walmart would have given me that toothbrush for a penny.
So then, the guy tweeted how fucking, he went to Target to buy a toothbrush because he hadn't been able to go to a dentist in like 3 years.
Oh yeah, I saw that. You sent me that post, I think.
Yeah, so then he needed a cheap toothbrush, and everyone knows that if you need a cheap toothbrush, you don't go for the Oral-B.
Yeah,
you
that's why he was so excited for the price because they're so expensive. He couldn't believe his luck that he found an Oral-B.
Yeah, it was for a penny.
Lo and behold, he said he hadn't gone to the dentist for 3 years. But somebody did a little snooping and went back about, what, like 8 months or something? I don't even think it was a full year.
Something about that feeling when you fucking, when you get the dentist office to turn off Fox News.
That's right, I forgot. And even in that post, it was like attacking, like, aggrandizing his SJW fucking skills and shit.
Yeah, so you could say he's a professional harasser because that's all he does.
He's an SJW. He's a social justice warrior. He's a self-proclaimed social justice warrior. Because what I hate is social justice warriors, there are real ones out there. There are some legitimate social justice warriors that are fucking working hard to not harass people, to do things the right way, to just fucking take action on the things that they want to change themselves. They're not screaming at the top of their lungs for other people to fucking do it. Like this fucking Greta Thunberg fucking yelling her fucking... I mean, and I appreciate the fact that she's a young woman with ideas. Like, write a fucking letter to Congress. If you want to get on news, that's fine. But I don't give a shit what your fucking mental problems are or your fucking... what your intelligence level is. I was raised to respect my fucking elders. Like, if I'm in a group full of people that have fucking decades of experience on me in life, much less fucking the work that I'm fucking arguing about, I'm gonna at least talk to them with respect and be like, look, listen, I'm not gonna, you don't yell at the top of your lungs to a fucking room full of adults, like, fine, you wanna get your point across? You're at a fucking podium. You have a mic in your hand. There's no reason to talk like a fucking petulant child. Which she was! She is! How old is she? Like 16, 17? Like that, I mean, come on. But one... You can't take, I mean, the message she was saying, fine, it's a legitimate points. I understand, I mean, whether or not it was the platform for it, whether or not she went about it the right way, that's not the point. Anyway, I digress for the third time of the podcast. This is just the way social justice warrior movements go. The ones that scream the loudest are the ones that get all the attention, and get the book deals, and get the interviews that pay on NBC and Fox News and everywhere else. Like, but God, yeah. And then didn't she say she was gonna take a fucking hiatus from school until they did something? And like, what the fuck ever happened to the fucking laws, man? Like, if my parents, wasn't there a Republican saying that if I'm gonna set it to where if the kids don't go to school, we're gonna send the mom to jail, the parents to jail. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I knew kids that would fucking get dropped off every goddamn day by their parent who went to go fucking work their ass off all goddamn day, and that kid would just fucking take off and skip school. Like, you can't once they're on your property, man, it's your problem, motherfucker.
Yeah.
What was I saying? It's just
skipping school.
No, it's just crazy. Like, there's. all this fucking this screaming back and forth and threats to each other. Like, all this leads into, what is it? Let's see. Oh no, we're not done with this episode yet. Shit, I was already ready to start talking about the next episode.
No, fucking, what was it? Yeah, these kind of journalists, the journalists that are SJWs, we call them, urinals.
Yornos?
Urinals, because they're not real journalists.
What does that mean? Oh, like Bjorn?
No, like urinals, like they're not real journalists, so don't call them journalists.
That's dumb.
So what the fuck should we call them? Urinals?
Opinionists.
Urinals. No, because it's not, well, I guess you could say opinionists, because I'm like...
We're all opinionists.
But
so basically they're no different than anybody else. They're not journalists. They're
yeah.
just opinionists, just like everybody else.
Yeah, so the guy has on his bio all this...
You can call them assholes, because everyone's got those too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I call everyone fucking asshole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
what happened? Yeah, so then he's got plastered on his fucking Twitter bio how he's award-winning, blah, 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 but no
what
one's
did he
ever...
win? What award did he win? From high school. He was his high school
Probably
journalism.
from high school.
Yeah.
But
most likely to be fired from his first journalism job.
Yeah, so then a real journalist caught wind of this and decided to make a GoFundMe page. This has a fucking happy ending, ladies and gentlemen.
Everybody has a happy ending.
Yeah, he decided to make a GoFundMe page for who is now known as Target Tori, which is the manager.
The young girl. Was she the manager? Yeah. I thought she was just a cashier. That
she looks fucking young. And
no, I thought he was asking to see the manager though.
Yeah, that's Target Tori.
But she was the manager the whole time?
Yeah, the cashier brought the manager, and the manager was like, "No, sir, we can't honor this." And he's like, "No, but Massachusetts law says that fucking it's displayed as a penny, so you have to sell it to me."
And again, somebody zoomed in on the display price that was marked, and it said display item.
Yeah.
Yeah, display is 1 penny, not this thing is 1 penny. That's
and the store can't sell it to you for the same reasons you just mentioned. That has been grabbed and all that other bullshit.
Yeah, it's not hygienic.
Yeah.
Yeah, how odd.
So it's all to prevent a lawsuit. And this fucking kid called the fucking cops and told them...
That's crazy that he called the cops.
Yeah, it's not an emergency, and he fucking explained the whole situation.
Well, the fact that he was on the phone at the time, like if there was obvious hyperbole here, but if there was a murder at the time and somebody was calling in and it just happened to... At that one moment, the lines were all flooded at 911. Yeah, that's insane. And then you're still having the cops write out a report, drive down there to get somebody else's fucking report of what happened, and get Target Tori's point of view and see what the fuck. And what did they end up doing? They did show up, didn't they?
Yeah, they showed up and they told him that he could fucking press charges or some shit. Well, that's what he was saying, but I really don't think so. I mean, this is pretty fucking.
I mean, you're allowed to get a lawyer and press charges on fucking anybody for anything. I can say, hey, my neighbor fucking keeps parking 6 inches too close on my side. You know, I want him sued to fucking move his car and pay $500.
Not even 6 inches. You can say 1 inch, half an inch.
Yeah, you can fucking make any claim. Now, whether or not the court is going to throw that out as a what's it called? They throw it's a. There's a term for it, but it's wasting the court's time, like a frivolous lawsuit. Yeah. They throw it out as a frivolous case or whatever. Like, this isn't even worth my time. You're free to go. Like, they won't even hear the case if it's something as stupid as that.
Yeah. So then a real journalist...
Didn't you ever watch Judge Judy?
Sometimes.
Weren't you the one who said that you liked her? Oh, maybe that was my wife. My wife loves Judge Judy, I think.
Oh. Good to know you think of me as your wife.
I don't fucking know. Yeah, I spend just as much time talking to you as I do with my wife.
So then, an actual journalist called wind of this, and he made a GoFundMe page for her so that she can go on vacation. Now,
it's a little insane, but the fact that she didn't do it herself and came like, I need the help. This guy fucking harassed me, and I've lost hours and sleep. And
yeah, like, so then
it was somebody totally benevolent coming in. And
the goal amount was $5,000,
which is still a crazy amount.
But he managed to raise last I checked, $34,000.
Jesus Christ! People, stop at some point. Like, it's okay to be okay. But yeah, we're paying for a whole year of this woman's fucking life. $35,000. That's some people's annual fucking salary, man.
Yeah. So then she said
that's a school teacher's salary.
Yeah. So then this guy got in touch with Target Tori, and she said that she was gonna fucking pay it back. I think what she means.
I would
is
fucking
that,
spread it out to all the employees at the store.
Yeah.
That would be sick, dude. What a
Yeah.
baller move that would be. Like $1,000 for everybody. Like it's free fucking money. No one did anything for that. You just did your fucking job, and now that's what they see. I'm all cool for supporting people. Get her on the fucking, like, let people know that, hey, this SJW shit is going too far. Like, there's a reason to talk about it. But really, dude, like, fucking $35,000 is a fucking donation to somebody's fucking entire education. That's a semester at a fucking real college.
Yeah, that very well could be a tuition.
But they didn't fucking do that. They said for vacation. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like,
so then, because of that...
But it's this SJW on the opposite side being like, no, let's give her money. Yay. Oh, this poor woman. Like, fucker, go outside your goddamn door, walk a block. You know that guy on the corner that says, we'll fucking work for food that you haven't thrown change to in the last 2 years? Maybe give him that $19.99 that you just fucking donated to that little girl for a fucking vacation, who's a fucking manager with fucking benefits at Target.
Yeah.
And again, I'm all for her. I'm not against her at all. This is about the idiots that saw that she had already raised $5,000 and decided, let me give her more. It's like, you reach the goal, man. Like, it's excessive, it's retarded. It's like fucking giving a political party $5 million for their fucking year. It's like, come on, fuckers. Like, you can only spend so much on so many things. Like, at one point, you're just fucking being gratuitous.
Yeah.
Like, this gratuitous fucking self-flagellation of fucking just giving money away and giving your fucking time and energy to shit that fucking... What does it amount to, man? What good does that do for anybody? She's not going to enjoy that vacation.
I think
she's going to go get fucking AIDS or something and fucking blah 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 blah. I can't say anywhere because we'll get demonetized.
Yeah, because we're fucking monetized already.
Hey, we talk about the life we want, not about the life we have.
So then
we live by the secret, don't you know? Oprah taught us this back in the 90s. Where's your vision board, Frank? We need to put this up on the wall.
So I think that was her logic, because she said she was going to pay it back. So I think what she means is she's going to take only what she needs and then donate the rest,
or at least try and be, spread it out through her family and stuff. And hopefully she's a lot less like the Oral B bastard. Yeah, what are we calling it? Oral bastard. The Oral bastard. I like it.
So then, no, but that's not a bad idea. Getting the $5,000 out of the fucking 34 and splitting it with the cashier that had to deal with this fucking asshole.
That should definitely, if that cashier doesn't get a fucking lick of that fucking cash, that's janky.
Yeah, so
she should get a taste.
Maybe she should also share the donation with the cops that responded.
And maybe us for spreading the story. We're doing the Lord's work, people, the Lord's work. Alright, man, so we had one more video that I was gonna watch, but we never got to. I fucking totally forgot, spaced, and we didn't watch it. What was the other fucking situation you were talking about?
Oh, do we have time for it? Because we're already at the 45.
We're at 45. We can call it there and just bring that up as not the next episode. Well, we'll throw it in another episode and make it a segment of the week. We'll try and do a weekly asshole that we find online doing some fucking stupid ass shit, you know? Well, and we're gonna try to find Republicans, Democrats, Libertarians, Tea Parties.
That's another thing.
We gotta find all these fucking assholes because we are not. I'm not picking up. You are fucking one-sided as a motherfucker, Frank.
Am I?
Yeah, dude. And then you're fucking posting shit like Jesus running a marathon. He's got time to run a marathon, but not post our prayers. Like, dude, you can't.
Thinking of you.
Yeah, but I'm fucking telling you, like, I'm struggling to find my faith here. That I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm trying to fucking, I'm still looking at least. And you're fucking putting it out there like, nope. Fuck Jesus. He's an asshole. He doesn't have time to run races or answer our prayers. He's not even gonna finish with that cross on his back. Like, you're an asshole, man.
I found it hilarious and I shared it. I'm like, Tony will appreciate this.
I appreciate it as the humor, but you need to understand you're representing both of us, man. So at least put like a -F for Frank on there. Let people know that you're the one posting that. Because when people hear that I'm the atheist on here, then they see fucking posts like that, they're like, man, Tony, calm down. Like, they don't think, like, no, it's obviously Frank. Tony doesn't push it. They don't know. They just know I'm the atheist, so the atheist has to be the asshole to the fucking religions. I fucking respect every religion more than anything, and you're the one fucking making it seem like we're totally anti-Semitic, anti-Christian, anti-fucking Nazi. Well, we are anti-Nazi, right? But,
Yeah. I make it seem like we're anti-everything.
yeah, like we're all about the fucking pagan rituals. Like, dude, I'm not praying to Cthulhu. What are you posting here? Although that Cthulhu page that followed us, dude, they're wicked cool, man. What was it, Cthulhu? Son of Cthulhu? I don't remember. I'm gonna look you up though, man, and give you a shout out next time. We'll post you up on our Instagram.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Like, if any of you listeners out there know of a spokesperson for the left, let's call them.
Yeah, man.
Let us know, because
Unfortunately, we're surrounded by fucking Republicans and libertarians, and we're not in a bubble because I don't fucking hang out with one side or the other. I just have my family. The majority of my family is Republican, and anybody who's not doesn't live here. So
yeah, because I've tried reaching out to left-leaning individuals.
Well, what's crazy is before this podcast, I thought I was fucking a Democrat. I thought I was left-leaning, and the more we talk, it's like, well, I'm really very centrist. Like, I'm really smack dab in the middle of this shit. Because I'm mad at both of you. I'm mad at all four of you: the Democrats, Tea Party, Libertarians, and Republicans. Like, it's just everybody's the same full of shit fucking candor. Like, I don't know what
They're all scum.
We're all scum! We are the scum! You scrape us off and grow back! Anyway, man, so this has been fucking all over the place. We went from fucking quinceañera, Hispanic Sweet 15 parties, to fucking alcoholics.
Taking care of yourself.
Taking care of your body, your skin, your hair, with hydrating, exfoliating. Please take these notes down, people. They're important for life.
Yeah.
And then, what else did we get into? We got into the assholes of the week. I'm sure we got into some other shit here and there, but goddamn, dude, we sure move. This has been the Completely Inappropriate Podcast. We do need to let people know where to find us.
To find us at...
I mean, you found us here because you're already listening. Fucking every fucking time. Well, they're already here when you found us. But if you want to contact us, you can contact us at Instagram at Completely Inapp, at CI Podcast on Twitter. Scratch that, flip it and reverse it. Is you're from the
at CI Podcast under... Shit, I forgot.
Alright, let's do this over. Find us at Instagram at CI Podcast, on Twitter at Completely Inapp with 1P. You can email us at completelyinappropriatepodcast@gmail.com for any comments, questions, concerns, recommendations for guests, recommendations for topics, recommendations for who you think Frank should try and sleep with next. Let us know, people. This is always a lot of fun, a lot more fun when you get involved. What else? Find us at YouTube.
YouTube under Completely Inappropriate Podcast. You can find us on
BitChute.
BitChute now under Completely_Inappropriate_podcast.
Because there wasn't enough things to type in before, we added the underscore.
No, because it wasn't letting me space, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's alright. Say like, well, I wouldn't have spaced it. Just made it all one word. Completely Inappropriate Podcast. All one word. Too late now, so don't remember that because we didn't do that.
Thinking of that, and I'm like...
This has been the Completely Inappropriate Podcast, everybody. I have been Tony, and this is...
Frank.
What do we say to the people, Frank?
Be excellent to each other.
And find you're happy. We love you, people. 5-star review. Don't try the others. They don't work. Bye. Oh, he comes from his mama, and he likes pie. I'm going to get it in. Oh, I'm going to get it in.
Yeah.